So I'm here at the Westin Lagunamar in Cancun, Mexico. And you know what that means? It's time for a resort tour, and I'm gonna take you on one right after this. Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy and we're here in Cancun, Mexico at the beautiful Westin Lagunamar right here in the hotel zone. So it's time to take you on a tour of this fantastic resort. So much to offer, so much to see. Let's get going. Okay, so here we are at the main entrance of the Westin Lagunamar security gate down here. Sign down there where we were just a moment ago for the intro. Right across the street from the La Isla Cancun shopping plaza. So this is where you'll come in, most likely with your maybe private or shared transportation. They'll get you and confirm you're a guest here, and then they'll have you come up here and take one of these ramps. The one here to the left, that one actually goes up to where most of the time timeshare guests will check in. So if you're staying on a timeshare stay, that's where you would check in. And there's also a ramp over here if you're on a hotel stay, maybe paying cash, maybe with Marriott Bonvoy points, maybe you booked through Expedia. Well, they generally have you go up here. Or I've also been told that if you're staying on this, what is the south side of the resort, a little bit smaller section, they may have you go up there to check in as well. But there is parking up there. We may get a chance to see that here in just a little bit. So if you've rented a car, well, you can park there as well. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start out here. There's a number of things I wanna show you here on the ground level. And then we'll head up, take a look at the main lobby. We'll make our way over to the south side of the resort, check out the beautiful pool there. Then we'll head over and take a look at the big infinity pool and other pool that they have over there. And then finally, we're gonna take a look at the beach. So stick around to the end of the video to check all of that out. Okay, so as we're heading in here, you'll notice there is a set of elevators here. So if you're coming down to maybe go across to La Isla, it is easier to take the elevators up and down than that big ramp over there. And also if you're having delivery of groceries, they'll generally deliver down to here as well. Keep that in mind. We've ordered from Soriana in the past, and that's where they brought the groceries and we had to meet them down here. So let's head up this way. There is an ATM here, so if you're needing some pesos, you'll come here to get that. It is an HSBC ATM. And then continuing back here, we're gonna come to the Tierra Marketplace, but we also have over here, around the corner, we're gonna run in here first and take a look at the business center. And you will need your key to get in. Yeah, so pretty good sized business center here. They actually have what looks like 6 Macintosh PCs or Apple computers and some printers here. We're gonna look at another place where you can maybe print some things out if you need to. So let's head back out. But I gotta push this button here to unlock the doors, and it looks like I have to go out over here. So now heading over this way, we're gonna head inside the Tierra Marketplace. This is where you can get some provisions, maybe if you just need a few things for convenience. They do serve Starbucks coffee and Starbucks blended beverages here as well. Okay, so I decided to cut out the background noise because in here it was actually kind of noisy and it had some really loud background music. But you can see they definitely have plenty of snacks to go around. Now keep in mind, you're going to be paying resort style prices, so you're going to be better off checking out one of the local grocery stores. Plenty of wine and alcohol in here as well, and a number of refrigerated items. So if you're looking for any types of things like yogurt, refrigerated soda, or even milk, well, this is where you can come and pick some up. They also do have a number of different grocery items in here, so you're needing something quick, you're needing something easy, and maybe you don't want to really go off site or even order groceries, well, you can grab some things here. I'll put a link to a video up above where I talk about how to go about getting groceries at the Westin Lagunamar. Then over here, we'll take one last stop and look at some Westin Lagunamar branded merchandise. In fact, I even picked myself up one of those baseball caps. All right, so let's head back outside. There is the Family Kids Club here at the Westin Lagunamar. So if your kids are looking to take part in any activities that are there, well, that's where it is. They do have a gym over here, one of two gyms on property. So if you're wanting to do some exercises, go ahead and check that out. I'm not going to go in there right now. I'll just put some kind of clips up here on the screen so you can see what it looks like. A number of people in there exercising. I don't like to record other people as much as possible. So that is the gym, one of two of them here at the Lagunamar. But coming through here, we now have that giant chess set and a ping pong table down here too. So this is where you'll find kind of these activities. Giant chess and ping pong. And continuing out back, or is it out front, I guess, because the road is just down there. You do have pretty good little mini putt, like 18-hole mini golf course. There is a fee to use this. They wrote it on my map when I checked in, but I didn't really pay that much attention. I will put it up here on the screen so you can see what the fee is to play mini golf. There isn't really a whole lot of people here playing mini golf. They also have, it looks like, a small playground in here, but I'm noticing that it's actually locked. So I don't know if it's currently closed or what. Maybe you can check with them at the front desk. But there is a children's playground behind this fence. So check that out if it's open when you're here. There's another look at that little mini golf course. It kind of looks like here they have a little kind of model of a Mayan ruin. Looks like Chichen Itza. But just one more look here at the mini putt course at the Lagunamar. And over behind here, they have two tennis courts. So if you're looking to take advantage of tennis, well, let's go take a look at those so you can see what they're like. They're actually doing some work on them right now. They're actually repainting the surface and repainting lines. So one of them right now is closed, but I'm sure that doesn't take very long for them to repaint. But here is the tennis court. Looks like they have nets up, and maybe it looks like they've even painted pickleball lines on the tennis courts, because pickleball is ever more popular. In fact, looks like pickleball nets over there on the other side. So pretty good tennis courts here at the Westin Lagunamar. There are some basketball hoops there as well. So if you have some kids, teens, or adults looking to shoot some hoops, well, you can do that there. So enough with the tennis courts. We're going to now head inside the main lobby, and we're going to do that by going up these steps right here to go up there and check it out. There's a parking lot right here, one of kind of two areas you can park in if you've rented a car or somehow brought a car. Well, they do provide free on-site parking. So there is the parking lot, and we're gonna head just up here to go inside. Okay, so we're now out here outside the main lobby. There is a van for the transportation, that if you book through the Westin Lagunamar, well, they book you through the one. I will have a separate video all about transportation, getting to and from the resort and around Cancun. And when that's ready, I will put a link up there in the upper right. We just have some nice little fountains here. Also, if you're looking to catch a taxi, this is where it would be. You can, of course, catch one over on the other side where I pointed that out earlier in the video. But now let's head inside here in the lobby, and we'll just take a quick look around. So here is the main lobby. First thing we notice is that very recognizable Westin scent. But in here they do have a number of nice seating areas, and of course the main front desk where you're going to come in, check in, and check out. And then over here on the right hand side is also where you'll find bell services. So when you're ready for them to deliver your bags, well, just give them your little ticket and they will take care of you. Here's another look back to the main check-in desk. And over here on the right hand side is also that elevator I pointed out down below. From the outside, it goes down to ground level. Now we're entering the concierge area. Lots of people in here. They're all trying to help you out to maybe get you some restaurant reservations, book some tours, or maybe even sign you up for that all-important owner update or timeshare sales presentation. Now let's head back outside. Okay, so that was the main lobby and concierge area. So now we're gonna head down this pathway here. Before we do, I'll just point out though that there goes towards the main pool area. Like I said, we're gonna check that out towards the end of the video. Down here on the left-hand side, just inside here, is Restaurant Oceano, where they have the Mexican Fiesta night. They also have pretty good breakfast in there as well. So we've taken advantage of that a couple of times, and we will again on this trip. And I'm going to have a video about the food options, the restaurants, food and dining at the Westin Lagunamar. I will put it up there in the upper right. Now let's continue down here. Big loud vent. I'll pick up on the other side. Coming out of that, we're going to now head down here. This is kind of the smaller pool of the three here at the Westin Lagunamar. There is a cool feature about it though that might make it more valuable to you as a guest potentially staying here. But before we head down there and take a look at the pool, well, we're gonna walk up here. We have the Duna Sports Bar in here. So if you're looking for sports bar, they have TVs in there. There's some not too bad, not so great food. And then over here, they actually have a fire pit outside. So get some drinks, sit around the fire, plenty of seating around the fire pit. And then in here, we have kind of a little owner lounge area. We'll check that out. And then we'll go through kind of this small lobby over here. Yeah, so to get in here, you do need to scan your key over here. It unlocks the door. Then in here, just kind of a nice little area to sit and relax. They have coffee and water over here. They also have kind of a computer there with a printer, so maybe you're wanting to print off some boarding passes. You might be able to do that, though most of the time, if you're flying international, you might not be able to actually print out boarding passes. But it's good they have a little printer there and computer. Little desk over here. So not really a whole lot going on in here. There's a TV up there on the wall, but it is not functioning at the moment. But there's another one over there. Now it's time to head back out, and I learned the other day to get out, you have to touch that little button in order for it to reactivate the door. Okay, so now we're going into what I guess you could call the south lobby, just a small lobby here. If the security gate at the main entrance sends you up the ramp on the right-hand side, well, this is where you would come and check in. Now let's head back outside. I want to show you how the hallways or breezeways, the actual entryways into the individual units, works here at the Lagunamar. Okay, so this now just brings us out into a hallway, one of the many hallways that run throughout the building. So you'll notice here, it's all exterior hallways, do have some protection, but we have the doors on this side that all of the units face towards the Caribbean Sea. Not all of them necessarily have great views. I did do a video on that quite a while back about some of the bad views here at the Westin Lagunamar. Again, I'll put a link to it up there in the upper right. Now if I run out of spots to put links in the upper right, well, you'll find them down in the description box below. But there are some bad views, but mostly good views here at the Westin Lagunamar. I do plan on trying to maybe remake that video while I'm here. So we'll head out this door here. This takes us again to kind of that smaller pool. All right, so let's head around this way. You can take a look at what the balconies look like here in the rooms at the Westin Lagunamar. They only have studios and 1 bedrooms, and then those are actually parts of the lock-off. So they make a full 2-bedroom unit. Just up these stairs, you actually have the entrance to the spa here at the Westin Lagunamar. Pretty good spa. It is actually downstairs, the Heavenly Spa by Westin. There is also another gym or exercise fitness center over here, but as you go up into there, there's an elevator that goes down, kind of maybe even to the basement per se, to take advantage of the spa and the gym. You do have a towel hut here, so if you're needing to get towels, exchange towels, they have 3 of them here at the property, 1 over here, 2 over at the other side. So get your fresh towels. Again, some more nice seating areas. And then over here is the pool. Now, like I mentioned, as I was coming in, they do have a feature. Maybe we'll take a look at it when we come back around the other side. Probably a little bit easier. We'll go down here and take a look at the pool, the hot tub, and a quick look at the beach here, but we'll take a look at that in more detail at the very end. Hot tub right there, and really pretty good sized pool area here, but it is not as big as the two we'll look at here in just a moment. But plenty of lounge chairs, though. If you want something that's right up against kind of the fence there, overlooking the ocean, you need to be down here fairly early, but I'm seeing a few that are available. We'll walk out here and just take a quick look at the beach. They do have palapas down here, and they also have plenty of beach loungers and more palapas, all free. No need to rent or pay anything for chairs on the beach, or even palapas, or those kind of little grass thatched huts. Plenty more seating down here. You can see nice cushioned chairs is the one thing we love about the pool chairs here at the Westin, and pretty much all the Westins is cushioned loungers. And here is the Duna bar here that's over at this pool area. So this bar is associated with the Duna restaurant. They do have happy hour, and when it's happy hour, they ring the golden bell. I believe happy hour from 3 to 4, might be 4 to 5, but I'm pretty sure 3 to 4, half price, or maybe 2 for 1 drinks here at the Duna bar. And it is a swim up bar, so come take advantage of that. Hang out at the bar here and get yourself some great beverages at the Westin Lagunamar. And you can see here all of those rooms surround the pool area here, and of course look out to the beach and the Caribbean Sea. So here's the thing I wanted to point out about this pool. It does have a 0 entry section, so easy to get in, easy to get out for kids, or maybe if you have mobility issues. So over here you do have plenty of seating. One thing you'll find is getting a seat by the pool really isn't that hard any time of the day, or I guess getting a seat down in the pool area isn't all that hard. But some areas are extremely difficult. You have to be down here at like 6 or 7 a.m. to get a pool chair because they get snapped up early. But that is kind of the smaller side of the resort. We're now going to come over here and take a look at the larger side. You have 2 pools, one of them in fact an infinity pool. So let's head over here, waste no more time, we got to check it out. Down here you do have a set of restrooms to access for the pool area. There's another set on the other side that I'll point out as we go over there. Plenty of seating over here. We have a hot tub here, and then here is the beach. We'll go down there and take a look at that a little bit later, but here is the infinity pool. Isn't that pretty magnificent? So water right up to the edge, flowing over the wall. Beautiful pool here. It's actually really early in the morning, and like I said, some of the chairs are difficult to get. Well, that'd be the ones right poolside here and over on the other side, because people get down here early to get those. And you'll also notice that not a lot of chair hogs. Pretty much there are what I call butts in seats. But again, beautiful views here from the pool, because if you're in the pool, you can look out here to the Caribbean Sea and the beach. Some of those units that face the ocean, what they call ocean side. So great views here at Lagunamar in those units. And here is one of the other towel huts. We'll take a look at the other one here in just a few moments. But you exchange your towels there. Plenty of seating. I call these like the C seats, because you got the A-level seats right out there by the pool. The B's are kind of under the pergola here, and then the C seats kind of on this upper tier, and then there's some D seats we'll take a look at in just a moment. Now they do have a bridge that goes across between the 2 pools, so we'll take a look at the upper pool Nobody in that yet this morning. They do have a small, short water slide here as well. But a really nice big pool. And they have a kids pool over there. And then they have, here is again, the infinity pool. And down here you have another swim up bar here at Viento. Again, they also have happy hour. So great swim up bar there. There is a restaurant in there as well. We'll walk through there now. Yeah, so here is the Viento restaurant. They do have a brick oven in here for cooking pizzas. They do also have other lunch items over here as well. So great place to come for lunch. You can either eat at your pool chair. They do have people come around taking food and drink orders, or you can come in here, take a seat, and enjoy a nice lunch here at Viento. Yeah, so another hot tub here, and then over here on the opposite side of the infinity pool. And over here, one other thing to point out, this does go to the baños, the restrooms, so there is another set of restrooms down there. And also around the resort, they kind of have these cool little pergola areas where you can walk through. And this one, quite often during the day, has people set up, locals kind of selling their wares. Maybe you can find some jewelry items, that kind of thing. So if you're looking for some quick, easy purchases while you're here at the Westin Lagunamar, instead of having to go out somewhere shopping, well, you can come walk through here and maybe pick something up. Okay, we're almost there. We've almost made it around, done our figure 8, I guess you could say, of the main resort and pool area. Another look at the buildings here. There is another towel hut here, kind of meant for that upper pool that's over here. And over here you do have Yamil Lu'um, small set of ruins that you can kind of see just through the opening there. I did do a video a few years ago of the Mayan ruins here at the Westin Lagunamar. It's actually a separate piece of property, but you access it through the Lagunamar Resort. You can take a look at that in the upper right or down in the description box below. Inside here on the ground floor in that section and over here is where you'll find the sales gallery. I didn't point it out when I was walking through the lobby, but you can get to it in the lobby, through the lobby. When you come in the main front doors, it's to the left. So if you've booked a sales presentation, you want to buy some timeshare, well, hopefully you've watched a lot more videos on this channel about that, but you go in there, maybe even just to get your freebies for taking the presentation. But let's continue on here. Plenty more seating, that towel hut. And again, I believe all of the towel huts have air compressors. So if you've brought or bought any inflatables for the pool, well, you can bring them there and get them filled up. And over here, you do have a set of gas grills. These are actually scattered throughout the property. I didn't show you each and every set, but they do have a number of different areas around the property with gas grills. And I noticed actually in our unit is where you'll actually find grilling utensils. If you want to see a studio villa tour, well, again, check that out. But yeah, really nice to have gas grills here at the property. Saw somebody last night had a big plate full of great looking ribeye steaks. Okay, so we're up here kind of pretty much back at the main lobby. It's just through those doors over there. I'm going to show you some seating areas up here. They have a few little seats over here. I kind of wish they'd revitalize these areas. This kind of a little bit tired looking. These chairs, these seats are kind of old. Nothing really extravagant. Just have maybe some nice chairs, some couches, some outdoor furniture with some tables to kind of be able to sit around and relax. But here is where you'll find kind of the fountain areas here at the Lagunamar. So no swimming. You do have to stay out of these, but kind of just a neat little feature here for aesthetics and decoration. Let's take one last look at the buildings here before we make our way to the beach. Okay, so here is the beach at the Westin Lagunamar. Let's head out here, take a better look. Yeah, so out here they do have some beach volleyball, and there's also some soccer nets over there. They do have kind of some organized beach volleyball kind of tournaments or matches, I could say, here at the resort. But here is the beach. It is, of course, a groomed beach. Much of the sand is kind of replenished from time to time. And then back behind me here, we can see the buildings at the Westin Lagunamar. Kind of the main infinity pool is just right there. They do also have plenty of beach chairs, just kind of those classic beach chairs you find in many places in Mexico and the Caribbean. But they also do have some palapas, those little huts with grass kind of roofs. Those are all free. You don't have to really reserve them or anything. So free use of beach chairs and umbrellas, as well as those palapas here on the beach. But a really beautiful beach here. You have a whole bunch of hotels, resorts, and all-inclusives down the beach, as well as all the way up the beach. We've had pretty much red flags here all week, but it is also a guarded beach, so there are lifeguards here on the beach as well. So I really hope you like this video here from the Westin Lagunamar in Cancun. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help out these videos. And I really want to know, have you been here? Do you own here? Do you come here regularly? Let me know down in the comments below. And to see more videos all about timeshare, check out the description box below. And for another video from here at the Westin Lagunamar, I'm going to put a room tour studio unit right here on the screen. So check that out next. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, the best destination is always a timeshare.